Hi there, signs of Libra. This is for you. Next 48-hour messages that you need or that Spirit is trying to give to you at this time. So connect with me with that divine white light. Get yourself grounded into the sky. All those chakras lit up. Let's meet in the same place and I'll get you some messages. So messages here for Libra. And I thank you if you're returning. Thank you so much for coming back for the messages. That means a whole lot to me. Oh, softly, softly, the tender touch. And if you're new, please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of future readings. This is the Sacred Rebels Oracle that I'm pulling from. This is the book. Alana Fairchild is, credit for whatever I read out of the book. So, softly, softly, the tender touch is, well, let's just read it. Okay, it's about the wisdom of gentleness that can assist you right now. It says, there is maybe a cultural ignorance of the feminine way currently. We're taught that the more force we use, the more we try to make things happen, the more we will achieve. And the feminine way is not about force, nor is it about driving, striving, pushing, or grabbing at what we have in order to create. It is about inviting what we wish for to come into the space that we have provided for it. It is manifestation by invitation rather by will or force. It's like attracting things to you is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to read the story. There is an old story of the sun and the wind. They were debating about who was more powerful. After boasting with the process, they made a wager, and a man walked down the street with a coat on. The wind and the sun decided that whomever could force the coat off the man was most powerful. The wind began demonstrating its impressive power. It blew and it blew and it caught underneath the coat, pulling it and nearly ripping it off the man, but the man wrapped his coat around him more tightly to protect himself. And eventually, the wind gave up. The sun took over, he shone down, becoming brighter and brighter until the man slipped off his coat, slung it over his shoulder, and walked down the street, quite possibly wondering what was happening with the weather that day. So the wind was attempting to do something by force, and the sun was able to do something just by being as bright as it could, right? So it says, to feel that you are already naturally abundant, it says, and bringing more of what you want into life is rather different than feeling lack, fear, or wishing your world would change. It's a bit like dressing for the job you want, even if it's not the job you have. You energetically embody what you wish to attract more of into your life, and like attracts like. This oracle brings a message that you do not need to push so hard to receive what is naturally coming to you. You need to relax, have more faith in yourself. All things come rightfully and accordingly to great wisdom, loving wisdom. So it is okay to become softer, to feel the energy of what you wish to attract into your life, and to act maybe as much as you can as though it is already that way. You are not fantasizing or daydreaming or failing to live in the real world if you do this. You are just working with the feminine art of manifestation through gentle beingness and attraction. I love that. So the oracle says you've been working very, very hard. You have learned much and you've accomplished much, and now it's time to change that approach. Let go of any force in your approach to creation right now. Everything serves a purpose. Learning the benefits and limitations of the more forceful way of manifestation through effort and willpower was a useful lesson for you. This is the new way to heal the human heart and bring it back into balance in nature. I love that. Okay, and then bringing things to life. This is another card that kind of says like as if it is there. There's something about bracing your authentic self. And just being that light with 2026, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. This moment in your life is going to require great courage. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. This is going to require absolute trust and surrender to the greater heart in the universe. Ooh, this is a reality not only of potential, but of manifestation of the great big cosmic yes. Wow. Ooh. Detach from the darkness that would ever say to you something is not enough, or that you must be worthy in order to have a place in the world. Instead, just let what be is. It might fly, it might endure, but it might not also. So allow your nature and your passion and dreams, what is needed, when it's needed, how it's needed, and according to this loving wisdom. We just have to trust in this within ourselves and within nature herself to the flow of life and participate. I am going to look at that come to life because I think there is something in there that they say that is probably a message for you. Libra, you are the most sacred of all artworks here, and you're bringing something to life right now. Slow down the monkey mind. There is a deep, sensual, creative, and energetic awakening happening to you, and it is so far beyond what the mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like how it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice that you have is how to deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. It can be joy, but it can also equally bring sadness, rage, or fear. It can bring all of these feelings and much more, right? It says you will need to paint, write, enact rituals, sing, or dance your feelings to help the energy flow, and don't hold back. Creating the space for yourself to do it. In this process, you're uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. That's so beautiful. The journey underneath the mind and into a sensual, emotional connection with your feelings, emotion, and body is for a sacred purpose. It is part of your path. You are one of the sacred but powerful minority that has chosen to come into a body and now live consciously within it. Fortunately, this minority is powerful enough that it can keep human culture in balance, but only just. We need every single one of us that is capable to be aware of this task, move beyond the mind and into the body, the heart. So the message is to be alive. Don't imagine that you can even fall back asleep, because you're too awake for that now. There's no falling back into old ways. If you do, it will be short-lived and it won't feel the same as it used to. You might grieve this. You certainly, eventually, will celebrate it. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being in an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. It is better to let it go. Grieve if it needs to be grieved, and celebrate if it needs be. Do both, maybe, and move on from this moment, because there is a new adventure waiting for you. You need a deeper connection to your own instincts, body, feelings, and intuition so that you can receive this new calling. Wow. Well, those are strong energies for you here, Libra. You know what else I'm going to pull from another oracle, actually. I am going to pull from this Wild Unknown Alchemy deck, Kim Krans. I won't read from that deck, but this one in particular, I just love the things that they write about. It's just so beautiful. All right, for Libra, give us a little bit extra. Give us some extra messages, please. What's a spark of light? Spark of light, like the one yellow rose that I have up there. It's the spark of light. You are that spark of light. You are that minority that is here to consciously live. Ooh. Yes, what doesn't feel right isn't right for you anymore. What does not feel right. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right. And the spark of light, wow, this can be anything that you really, this is you. I feel like your divinity. The drowned king here is a dissolving of all of, like it said, all those old things that you used to relate to. It's that it's no longer going against the grain of your own nature. The androgen, this is something really creative and new that is happening. It is something that has not been created with any labels attached to it. There's nothing defining what you can create, and this is marking like a big creative project or the beginning of something new for you. Plus, I mean, look at that, the rainbows. So let's go into the tiny tarot. Literally, tiny tarot. For against nature, please. Oh yeah. Yay. So when you defeat this energy of what is really not natural for you, you're meeting your goals. You're stepping into, well, it's like your goals of your life purpose. And I also see a marriage or celebration coming in, or something just really big that you're going to accomplish. It's going to require that you pull away from what is not natural for you anymore, right? Anymore. Yeah, here's those decisions. The Seven of Cups. There are choices and decisions that can sometimes appear hazy, cloudy. They could be influenced by what we are consuming, or what it can even be affected by like too much force or emotion here about what you're wanting to pick. Be open to the options, I think it's saying, and choose with a clear mind. Let's get one more for that one. Oh, the King of Pentacles. All right, so the King of Pentacles, it's like you're going to really be in charge. You're going to be in charge, and you will definitely have some kind of business success that will allow you to really take care of all those people that you feel committed to underneath you. If you're not in a marriage or commitment or a relationship or partnership of some sort, then this is the person that's wanting to really commit to you, and of course is saying to really choose wisely, and if it doesn't feel right, then it's not right. Tell me about softly, the tender touch. Oh, the Two of Cups. So this is a time to really allow and receive a true love partnership. I must say it. That's exactly what I see here. Choices, decisions, true love partnership, a true, meaningful caring about this person. This person really cares about you. Like it's real. Oh, wow. Being able to receive that. That's beautiful. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Wonderful. And the strength and the courage to, sometimes the strength and the courage to just kind of passively allow something to happen. So there could be walls put up on commitments or partnerships due to anything in the past, anything, but you will know because of how this feels. It might feel so good that you end up crying. Like, I mean, for real, like that's the energy that I get here. Wow. The sparks of light. This is the offer coming towards you. The spark of light. This is success. It might be slow, but it's steady. It's leading to stability, honesty, dependability. Like all of those characteristics and traits are in this offer, or in this energy that is wanting to, I don't know, show you, like this offer might be that spark of light that you were looking for, or that's looking for you. Waiting on an ending of some sort with the Ten of Swords, waiting on an ending, or for you to put the things that were not good into the past. More for the sparks of light, and then you'll be celebrating. And And you'll be celebrating after you put the worst behind you, which is, it is saying the worst has been behind you, but it's not been easy. This can even be, so this can be like it can be self-betrayal, going against what is the nature of you, your soul, what you came here to do, loving nature. It's the death of the old you with the drowned king, because that is the ego death. And then there we have the death card. Yes, literally it is the death, the transformation of the old you, and all those pieces come apart because they're not gone. They're just going to be reformed, like chemistry, right? Like atoms, like molecules that come together and they form different things. That's what's happening. What about come to life? Letting go of that monkey mind. Okay, I have the sun. This is something new, something beautiful, something that's guaranteed happiness, as the sun story. Not forceful, just being as bright as you can be is accomplishing your goal. Wow. 7 of Wands is, okay, that is still, there's a healthy balance between asserting yourself and defending yourself. That is different. It is not force. It is just standing up for yourself, not taking anything that doesn't feel good to you. Oh, and then the Wheel of Fortune, because this is your good luck. This is the fortunate time. It's when the sun is going to shine on a new season in your life that is going to feel, and you'll just know it has more color in it. It feels better, and it feels like a natural rhythm for you. It's something like that. And it's good luck, it's good fortune. And the tarot is an extremely good card to get. Representing new cycles and the right timing for these new cycles and lots of happiness. What about relax the hold of darkness? I have judgment, the announcement, the path that's being shown, enlightenment to that. Oh, and here's you aligning with that energy that I feel like it's this partner energy here that is aligned with you, meets you in the middle and helps you follow your passion too. And the passions are similar. You're both sparks of light is what I'm getting from that. So this is about your focus too, and maybe some planning, future planning and things like that. Judgment is coming across as enlightenment and something that's being like announced to you. I feel like it's a plan too. Sometimes judgment is the plan of the path that you are going to go on. And no, it's not always possible to plan everything out. As a Leo, I know that. I want that, but I know that that's not always possible. So with the judgment and the 2 of Wands, it's definitely saying that there's many possibilities, but there's definitely one path that's more lit up for you than the others. Okay, it's going to be the most authentic, original path to you. Okay, so the Oracle of Genetic Gifts is what I'm pulling from next. I'm feeling kind of pulled to it. I have Instagram platform, spiritual aspirations and missions. Documenting something. Number 12, Ascension number 12, Maha Para Nirvana Plane. Guide humanity towards a multi-star system. No little thing, right? It has to do with your consciousness of, like that I said, like the masculine and feminine energies and the balance that's needed. Because you're still meant to stand up for yourself. You're not meant to sit there and take any kind of or form of abuse. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean that. It just means on the things that you're trying to manifest, not to force. Oh, and you have, man, you got the same thing that Pisces got. Number 2, life path number 2, the partner, ruling planet, the moon. Ruling planet, the moon. Oh, there's something really mysterious about a partnership here for you. Star attunements for high spiritual healing, activation, ascension, and life missions. Yes, because you're the spark of light. And this is very significant because this might be a confirmation for some kind of change that's coming in spiritually and physically also, with feeling out what you know more than thinking it out. Clear cognizance, a clear knowing. A clear knowing. Okay. Let's get some angel numbers for you. And clairsentience also on the bottom. Angel numbers for you, and I'm going to wrap up this reading. It's just going to be kind of a short reading today. And now it's 20 minutes. Well, it's still a little short for me. For today, at least. Today, I thought I was going to do 30-minute videos, but like I say, you can never really plan things. It just is what it is. It is what it is. Sip of water. Make sure you're staying hydrated. And these, with the sun being so bright, make sure you're staying hydrated. Oh, that's the holy girl. Star attunements. You're being aligned with something. Star family. Star. It's alignment with something here. This is about. Wow. Okay, let me just read it. 222. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you're nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. And 7. I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. Yes. Yes, that's true. Also, I have 0 on the bottom. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You're gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. It's no little stuff. I'm going to pull from the tea leaf deck also. Oop. Club, someone trying to make you do something against your will, but I'm telling you, if it feels against the grain, you'll know not to do it. Ah, star, a guaranteed success. Spark of light, the star. Come on. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Kangaroo, unsettled times and need to plan ahead. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. Hills, obstacles to overcome. I think that's more about internally too here. Okay, Taurus might be, okay, that's where this is. Taurus might be significant, but it doesn't have to be. You have that standing up for yourself, not backing down from opposition. Bull, show strength and fortitude. And it's interesting because I paired it with a Leo card and it says show strength and fortitude. Mountain is the major challenge to overcome. But look, you have, okay, so be careful again with your thinking with the 7 of Cups. Like I said, keep a clear mind. There can be a tendency sometimes when we're in the forest to, especially when we're in the forest, trying to find our way or making our own path. We might just see it tree by tree, or, you know what I mean? But there is a whole forest there, and this is about seeing that whole forest. It says muddled or unclear thinking, but that's only if it's only if you're gonna allow that, though. Okay. And then angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Spiritual guidance and protection from harm. that's what I've got. If you all need a private reading, reach out to me in the description box below is how to get one. And let's see, I already said like, subscribe, right? And hit the notification bell. Come back if you're returning. I'd send my gratitude again, and all my gratitude and love goes to anybody that viewed this. So thank you very much. Bye.